Hello everybody, welcome back to today's video. We are silaging. Missed a bit because I was on the trailer this morning, but well, we haven't actually got much left to go and we've got loads of space in the clam, so this isn't good. This will all be moved, but as you can see it's not very cool and there's not much in here. Pretty bad. We're going to head out to the field in a second. We'll have a look at the demo chopper that they have in action. But yeah, so it's not looking like we're going to have much. But we've still got 2.5 fields to go. So it could. There's a few good bits, but it's not much at all. So they've got this class demo. They normally have a Fendt Katana forager, but they've got a class Jaguar on demo. Class. So we've a lot going on. We've got the rake just finishing off this last field in here. There's not much grass in here either, like the rest of the farm. Then down here we have the forager. Come along there we have the trailer, T7200. And then over there we have T7190 on a full load of silage waiting to go. So we're just heading round to have a look at the pit now. It is lunchtime, so they've gone off to have their lunch. 2 fields left to go now, and well, this is absolutely appalling. We should be at, this will all get swept up and everything and put in the pit, so don't worry, it will get in there, but for the amount that is here right now, well, there should be, for the for how much they've done so far, it should be at least out to where I am here, and it should be a hell of a lot taller. It's good quality. It's not too dry and it's not too moist. I think it will make good silage, but thing is they'll just eat it so quickly. That's the problem. I mean, we've got some from 2023, and possibly even a little bit from 2021 at the back of here, underneath that, but that's not going to be enough really. As you can see, it's about half a bay left. Could do with building up a little bit more, I would say, as well. At the back a little bit maybe, but there's just nothing here. At the front here it's just, Jesus. For how well they've done the biggest fields now. They've done what we call botany, which is quite a big field. That would have didn't show that field, but yeah. And then we've also got another field which we call top appendix, which is quite a big field as well. That's our biggest, and that's basically, well, it's helped, but it's just not helped enough. We just need more grass than what we have here, and I think a lot of people might have the same problem as we have. It's just not the volume because of the heat. It's just scorched it all, and it's all just not good enough. And there's going to be nothing left for the second cut, but this is what it's looking like. It's pretty chopped up, as you can see. It's from the class demo they had, but it looks pretty good. But like I said, it's just not the volume. But we might get out back into the field and see it in action again. So we're back now. Got to finish recording yesterday, so it's the next day now, and we're just on top of this clamp now that we've sealed it. Stand up the top of it, might get a better look at it. So here it is, 2025 first cut grass. Well, so we've got a bit of 2023 up to, I think, that line there, that's 2023 back on that piece. So we've got a little bit of old stuff, but this is all fresh under here. And as you can see, it's absolutely appalling, the amount that we have here. Normally, it's normally taller than that. It's normally a bit over the wall. Not the grass, but the sheet's normally a bit over the wall on both sides normally, but you can see that's not happened this year. And normally we don't normally get a slope. It's a very gradual slope as well. It's not like a sudden slope. And well, really it shouldn't be starting to slope like this up until about that post there. And obviously you can see that the end bay is actually completely empty. There's actually nothing in there at all, because that's tyres at the front there. But yeah, so it's absolutely ridiculous how much we've got. Last year was probably the most we've ever cut, I think my dad said. No, not most we've cut, the most we've had in the pit. That was crazy. And that was out the front, and that was really, really tall as well. And that was actually, I'll come down to the front of here. That came out to about, probably about here. You can see there's the wall there, and it came out to about here. And that wasn't like a, that was very steep, sloped, not gradual at all. So, and this is going to have more in it. Well, what we're going to have to do is we're going to, when it comes to second cut this year, in about June or July I think, we're going to have to take the sheet back off. Then we're going to have to, oh crap, then we're going to have to cut the second cut bale field and basically put that into the pit, because as you can see there's just not enough in here. And we do it very differently. We don't use a shear grab or stuff like that. We use self-feed silage. So we've got the cubicles in there, and then gate goes across there, and they've got this yard outside here, and then they can come in and they gradually bring it back up until there. And my dad says we use about a bay each month. The amount that we've got here is, say we bring the cows in about November like normal, we will have enough till February, and we would need another 2 months grass at least, because we take our cows out in April mostly, or May if it's really wet. But yes, so we're gonna have to not cut second cut bales and basically put it all in the clamp there, and that's gonna have to be a lot taller and a lot further out. So we can fill this end bay here. Where I am should be silage right now, and if I was stood where I am right now, I would probably be underneath the silage. That's how much we had. I'm about 5'1" maybe, and it would probably be going over me. It's probably, that's how much we're losing right now. And that's not even that tall. That needs to be taller and a bit domed in the middle as well. I might add in a photo, possibly, of the comparison I got from last year's silage compared to this year's silage. If I do, I will put it in now. So that's what it looked like, and it shows how much difference it is from having last year be the year of probably the most amount we've had in this clamp on this farm, and this year the least amount we've ever had on this clamp on this farm. So we'll have to see what happens, but at the current state we're going to have to fill it up with second cut instead of baling that, and then we're going to have to probably buy in a load of silage bales. But there is a lot of rain coming. Well, not a lot, but there's a chance that there could be some rain in about end of May. So I was looking at the weather this morning and it says there could be some rain. So the only hope is that we're going to get a lot of rain maybe, and it will boost all the fields. We've ordered a load of fertiliser more than normal. We're going to put that on just before it rains, so then hopefully we can get a really good second cut to put in the pit and maybe have a little bit for bales. We've got 40 bales left over from last year, and that is going to help us. We're going to be doing an extra field of hay this year because we've got an extra field that we haven't let the heifers in, because another field that didn't have enough grass to chop for silage. There's a field along the road which we get a few bales off, maybe 40 at most, but this year probably be around about 20 at the amount of grass there is everywhere. So we'll get some off of that, and then there's a few from my dad's new field. If you haven't seen that, go check it out on the Funky Farmers YouTube channel. Probably get a few hay bales off of that, and there's a field next door which we cut for someone and we get the bales off of that. But yeah, overall this year we're going to end up having to buy in a lot of silage bales. The only hope is that we get a good crop next year and it will all be fine, hopefully. We are slightly down on cow numbers, so maybe that could help us and actually mean we don't eat as much feed. But we'll just have to see what happens this year. But that's it for this video. Until next time, bye for now.